Sounds like it's about to go down in here. Going down. New York City, NYC, Borough. MSG, stand up. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. New York City, New York, if the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers, all going in. We back.
A minute remaining. Brunson at three. Bang! Jalen Brunson does it again!
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I did it again, but I was testing you. I was really testing you to see if you were paying attention. Anyway, it's your boy Ruel. Welcome back to Organic Fanatics. Appreciate you guys. Daniel Berry Sports on deals. Appreciate you. See you guys. It's your boy Ruel, friend of the Most High. Back here rolling with my guy, brother from another mother, same father of the Most High. Que lo get 2 shots, Mr. Bang Bang.
What up, what up? What up to the panel? What's up to the chat? Live gang, replay gang, all the gangs. Appreciate you for tuning in, and let's get to talking about this little hiccup that we just got.
You mean this fiasco? I put in all the effort on this thumbnail, put all that segue into LeFlop James, and then he didn't want to play. See, stuff like that is what gets me mad with the queen. You know what I'm saying? The queen is eating her cake and out there just still wants some drama, still wants to bring up conversations for himself. Nonetheless, we played the Los Angeles Lakers. This was actually the worst for us because they played very well without LeBron. So I thought this was the best. This is the best former Lakers. Actually played way better without him. So I thought they played a very good game. Interesting game for us, but let's give it to you guys, at least some stats, because you guys want to know numbers. Let's go here. So it was 110-97. Tough game today. We still held them to close to within the 100 range, considering it was a very slow start, sluggish start for our team. They let out to the break early. They had 31 points in the first quarter. We're normally 30 or above, easy. We only had 23 points in that first quarter. Brunson was struggling early, not singling him out, just the team in general. Everybody was off a little bit. The biggest collapse in this game for effort, I'm not going to go too hard, too aggressive on the team, but the wing stops were definitely missing. They were not in this game today. It wasn't that tough of a defensive assignment for them, so I won't say that they were guarding a John Morant or anything where they're really running around. The players that the Lakers have are guardable, so it wasn't that they were completely stretched out to their limits and they had to contribute offensively. So I don't know, tough game to see. 31-27 the first quarter. Lakers took out that lead. We started making a little bit of run in the second quarter, 26-23. And then the third quarter, where I thought we'd get some fight back in us, they went on a 34-20 run in that quarter. Brunson started picking it up a little bit then. You can see, and I got to give Brunson flowers again. I've been giving him props a lot lately. He's been struggling the last 3 games with the new offense. He's committed to it. I got to give it to him. He's committed to running Mike Brown's offense, which I asked for. I said if he's going to run Mike Brown offense, as long as he's running it, we know he can cook in the fourth quarter. Salute to him. I thought he did a good job. Last 3 games with double-digit assists, he started off 1 for 5. So you can see it's a big adjustment for him to try to figure it out. It's working phenomenal for the team. The other players didn't have it today. What did you see today against the Lakers? That anything stood out to you? Tell me what some of your thoughts on there. And I'll go into the chat.
Yeah, man. There was really two things that stood out to me in this game. Even though Brunson ended up with decent numbers, for him to be a no-show through 3.5 quarters is not gonna cut it for us.
Who's that? Who was that? Brunson?
You heard what I said.
I did.
Anyway,
I'm not being sarcastic. I literally was reading the chat. I didn't hear what you said. My bad. Just
right, yeah, right. Okay. Anyways,
okay.
so yeah, to me that's not gonna cut it. Even though he's adopted this new mentality of like trying to get his assist numbers up instead of the scoring numbers, which I believe might be causing a little bit of a disturbance as a team overall, because all of a sudden our 3-point field goal percentage has plummeted. But it is what it is. The only other person that I'm going to blame, or not blame, but the only other person that I'm going to look at is Mikal Bridges. I mean, you can't be out here doing cardio, bro. A donut on every single offensive stat. I mean, you give me your average, there goes the game right there, and we win. There goes, we beat them by like 5 points. You give me 15 to 20 points, we beat them by like 5 points. So, Brunson, I need you to get in gear quicker. Again, 3-quarter no show. Showing up at like the last 7 minutes of the fourth is not gonna cut it. And I love you. You're my guy. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. And then also, Mikhail, a goose egg on everything. Everything. It's not gonna cut it.
Listen. I can agree with you on there. Brunson, as far as you, I know you're used to supporting your guy, and you want to see more from him. And let me before I go in, let me go to salute to the chat. Daniel Bear Sports says, "Happy Sunday. What's up, chat?" Andio says, "What are you guys doing? Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and then hit that thumbs on your way in. It's like wiping your feet. You know what I'm saying? It's like wiping your feet when you go into your friend's house. You know what I'm saying? Hitting that thumbs up is like wiping your feet. You know what I'm saying? Or thumbs down, whatever you want to put on there, whatever." He says Potato Head is at it again. He has glasses, but this is on Dios. He said has glasses, but surely ain't too smart, aka Mr. Potato Head. He said I don't even understand why he wears the glasses because he don't see shit on the court.
Nah, I can't. Respectfully, I can't put this one on the coach, man. When you're not hitting your shots, you're just not hitting your shots.
Well, everybody has their info, so I'm just giving everybody their opinions, which they have them. Salute to Nostalgic. He says, salute my guys. He says, this team is a mess. Andios also says, mala mia, I'm going to shut up for now. Nah, we love the feedback. We love the commenting. Listen, we're usually on the ledge, so come on and join us. Come on the ledge. It's lonely out here sometimes, whether it's 2 shots, whether it's me and my brother, whether it's Machete. You know what I'm saying? It's a community. Just bring some popcorn when you're outside and some brugal, because we definitely need some drinks if we're on the ledge. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. Or some plátano, some domino, whatever. Let me know.
Salute to Kendok says, shout out to Jalen Brunson playing like the opposite of a captain. Oof, shots.
That
Bang.
hurt me.
Bang.
That hurt me.
You know what I'm saying?
That hurt me.
Reverted back to ball hog.
But she not wrong though. She not wrong. He stunk up the joint today, man.
It says reverted back to ball hog trying to match Luca. You're not him. Oof.
I'm saying.
Came with the haymakers. Came with the haymakers today.
Yeah.
Down goes Frazier. Okay, all right. Hey, listen, I like it. I like the feedback. Let's go. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Horrible. Angro 1, salute to you. He says, horrible Jalen Brunson performance. Hey, I don't know. Sometimes my bike be messing up, so I'll bring it closer. So in case it's terrible, just in case. Angro 1 says, horrible JB performance. Salute. I think we good so far. Kim Doc also says, what was the game plan like? Does Mike Brown say the plan is for Jalen to dribble 40 times, then take on 3 defenders and turn it over? I love the plan. Woof. Salute to G-Man 78. They were all like we were mosquitoes. They were all like mosquitoes without repellent today. Listen, 2 shots. You're always defending this coach.
Hey, let me just say this to that comment. My stance has been the same since day one. As soon as he got hired, this is I'm not gonna attack you year. This is not an evaluation period. This is like, you know what I'm saying, when you
This
first
is 90
get
day
into a
probation,
relationship and
like
it's,
the 90-day
first
probation,
kind of rainbows.
like the 90-day probation at work when you just get hired. You can't get
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Except it's
so
a year.
you're walking on eggshells. You're trying to, make sure that everything is copacetic. You don't want to ruffle any feathers. I'm chilling. This is a chill year for me, even though I want to win it all. So don't get me wrong, but I'm chilling. I'm not gonna attack the coach. After this year, we could start getting into the X's and O's and all the little nuances. This is like the honeymoon phase. You know what I'm saying? Once the honeymoon phase is over, then no holds bar.
Listen, that cruise ship that you went on a honeymoon cruise, it just turned around. It's starting to come back. It's starting to come back
Okay.
to starting to come back to dock.
Okay.
So you're not gonna hold them accountable? That's crazy. That's listen and
Hey
listen.
man, hey man, listen.
Yeah.
It might not be fair, and it might not be right, but this is where I am right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, salute to you for standing on business. Not good business, but you standing on it. It's not good business.
Hey, call the Better Business Bureau and take it up with them.
It's almost a foreclosure. Yeah, but you standing on it though. You right there. There's a fire in the building, but you outside with your help wanted sign. I'm with that. Hey, salute to you guys in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Two Shots got that cruise glow. Listen. Oh shit. Hey,
Y'all can't stand y'all,
hey,
bro.
he got the Hawaiian shirt on with the he got the spaghetti meat hanging out.
With the luau and everything.
He looking like Khaled. Hey. Hey, salute to you guys. Listen,
Bang, bang, bang.
on this one, it's kind of tricky. On this one, I wasn't too mad at Brown. Yes, there was opportunities. Trust me, I believe you guys. There was opportunities. And this one, I think the team let him down as far as the players. To what Two Shots was saying about Mikal Bridges, you're seeing your players having an incredibly off night. Now, this is where you get. This is where you got to make a choice. I'm sure the chat's going in, so I'll say it quick and I'll come back. So you can reply to that in the second Two Shots. I thought the coach should have made some early. This is where the depth is where I was hoping the Mike Brown should be coming in. So in games like this, remember we said when the team's having lulls, you want those dogs. This is where you want the Sohans, where you would want Jose Alvarado's, where those dogs are going to kind of change that energy. We needed somebody to bring that spark. You can see that this guy was trying. What's his name? Schnauzer? I'm having a brain fart. Anyway.
Damn it.
Shamit. You can see Shamit was trying, but he was missing on some stuff. That's it. Salute to New Knicks. New Knicks is out here working. He might join. He might not. Him and Machete are out there working. So in case you're wondering, they might do a pop-up. You know how they usually do. Probably didn't watch the game. Just FYI, this is forewarning you guys. But he's going to come with a lot of emotion. Nonetheless, I think this is where he should have maybe Mo. You saw Mo didn't have it as much. You can't trust too much on the rookie. I give him props where he got Jordan Clarkson in. I didn't think he would bring Jordan Clarkson. I was here watching the game with my son, and I was like, this would be a good time that he maybe try something different, maybe bring a Clarkson. As soon as I said that, he was at the table ready to check in. So I thought it was interesting. I thought he tried some things, maybe a little bit deeper in the bench. But the game plan, had the players made the buckets, it's a different conversation. We win this game, and we would have gone on. The wings were horrible today. The wings were incredibly horrible. OG, literally falling down, turning over. Mikal Bridges didn't hit anything. Probably should have at all. You should have just sat him at that point and try. Listen, Sohan, at least get me defense. If you're not gonna get any offense, get me another defender, taller defender, something. Mitchell got out rebounded at least 3 times that I saw, like in the third quarter. Mitchell Robinson was gonna be by Jackson Hayes. 3 or 4 players got more rebounds in the third quarter with Mitchell there. I don't know what was going on with Mitchell. I don't know if they were chilling all in LA. I don't know what happened. They got off the something happened. They went to Luca's house. Everybody hung out. Something happened because that game was atrocious by the players. Salute to Johnny Harris. What were they saying that you laughing? I know Kim Doc was going in.
Chem Doc, she put Mike Brown is already on employee improvement plan. Like he's on a performance improvement plan. And then she put Knicks never ever come out prepared and ready on the first 7 plays. That's the dress rehearsal. So I wholeheartedly agree with her. I said that for some games now that we just start too slow. Today we ended up it was like 11. They had 11 and we had 4 at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we can't keep falling back like that. We can't keep chasing the lead. Eventually, you're gonna have games like this where you just run out of gas, and we call them the fake comebacks, but it's because you've been trailing from minute 1 of the game, and I don't even think we led at all in the entire game.
Yeah.
So it's like when you start behind the 8 ball like that, it gets difficult on the last couple minutes when you need that 3 or you need that block or that whatever. It doesn't come out because you're already tired.
Sorry, I was just kind of seeing how many assists we had on there. This was one of the games which is interesting. So what has been working for us before is you play Brunson and you play a second. Like OG didn't. I mean, Mikal Bridges didn't have it going. You bring another guard. A Jalen Brunson and a Deuce. Jalen Brunson and Jose. And that 2 combo where you're gonna get another facilitator to get the ball moving, get the ball rolling, get the ball off of Brunson's hands. According to Ken Doc, was saying get the ball off Buddy's hand. So you're looking at where he would have. And this one he was doing either Jalen Brunson, then Jalen Brunson goes out, then you bring in Jose. Very few minutes them together. So I thought again, the depth is where I want to see a little more coming to the end of the season. Although this is working, so I can't harp too much on it. It's still working, but you're going to have games like this in a playoff where that 8-9 man rotation, someone's going to be off, something's going to happen where you need someone else to step in. Bridges to have that many zeros is wild. Something was off. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I mean, Mikal Bridges, 27 minutes, 0 points, 0 for 6 for the 3, 0 from 4 from 2, 0 from 3. He didn't even get to the free throw line. So, again, if you have a shot missing, your shot's not going in, you try to get to the line. He usually, and I heard someone in the chat before says it, he'll get to the line and he fades away from contact. That is something he does. So, he's not someone who goes into contact. Maybe he can learn a little bit of that from Jalen Brunson on there. 6 rebounds, 5 assists. So he was doing other things. 1 steal, 1 block. So I can't go too crazy on him because he did do the other things. He just wasn't effective offensively. Pause.
I mean, a big donor there. I'm gonna attack.
Listen, I'm with you too. He did the other things, but he probably played 7 to 8 minutes more than he should have. And again, this is where say, hey, good try, good effort today. We'll save you tomorrow against Kawhi. Have a seat. Hand somebody else to help us out here, because I think we needed more defensive stops than offense, because we had some runs, and I was telling my son that we close to the end of the third quarter, I said we're gonna make a run, 3 stops, and then get a run going. We did that, and then it just fell off the wagon there. So I'm not sure. Chem Doc, that was a dope one. Employee improvement plan, love that. We lost to every team Mike Brown has coached, literally.
Hey man, it is what it is, It's a long season. There's a lot of ups and downs, peaks and valleys. Do we get overly emotional when we win sometimes? Probably. I know I do.
That's a hard fact. That's a hard fact though. I mean, you lose to the Lakers. Except the Spurs.
It is what it is. It is what it is, man.
Except the Spurs. That's the only team that he won with. But the other ones, I definitely see other points though. Sacktown, Lakers.
I mean, I'm not worried about that. I mean, I'm not sure what you're trying to point out by saying that. I mean, yeah, it's an interesting fact or a factoid or whatever you want to call it, but it's like, I mean, whatever.
Angrill says Mo should get more minutes, but he's like throwing up threes. It's fine. It's a fine. Yeah, I mean. He's confident in throwing up threes, which that's what you want. You want him to shoot, but you still got to be able to get to the rack. So I would like to see a little more aggressiveness from him for the rack. He does finish pretty good. He has a good finish, but aggressive, like to try to go for a dunk, to try to draw some fouls. He does a little fading away from that too. He avoids a contact and looks for a pull up. He could earn more minutes that way, or again. But this is where if you see the team doesn't have going, you gotta do something else. He did with just Jordan Clarkson. Go ahead.
You took my fucking point.
Go ahead. I said go ahead.
I was gonna say I did want to shout out Jordan Clarkson just because of that, because we needed a change, we needed a spark. He came in and he provided that. Got a couple buckets and got the offensive flow going. So
Yeah, he got
he
9
did
points.
try it with him. It just didn't work out.
Listen, he got 9 points in 10 minutes. I mean, he was 3 for 4 from three, one out of 2 from the 3-pointer, 3 for 4 from the floor. He got an assist. So I mean, he did what. Again, we know. That's what I said before. You put him in there, you know he's gonna get buckets, and he got packing buckets. He got some packing buckets. Right?
He didn't have his headband today. I don't know what happened, man.
You know what I'm saying? He had it on the sideline. He had it on the side, but he said, you know what I'm saying, I gotta let him see these fresh braids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the fresh lineup and everything, boy.
Jose was off. Jose 7 minutes, 0 points, 0 for 2 from field goal, 0 from 1 from 3. Mm-hmm. He had 1 assist. But again, who would you bring in at that point? Because Brunson played the whole third and pretty much the whole fourth. Again,
it's just a bad game, bro. We had an off game. That was it.
Yeah, but we're analyzing because that's what we do here. We're just looking again. Could it be better? Yeah. Listen, we were 1 to 2 runs away from a win, and we're not talking about this. But this is what I'm looking at for areas of opportunity for future as well. Is there a game that this may happen again? Could you try a Kolek? You know what I'm saying? You're down guard. That's what I was trying to say. Like that's what I was leading to. As far as you got Jose played 7 minutes, was stinking up the joint. You got Bridges who was stinking up the joint. You know what I'm saying? Brunson's already burnt out. He's already missing shots. To Chemdoc's point, he's pounding the air out of the ball. He doesn't have the movement or the zip to get the assist that he was getting the last couple of games. Bring someone else that can move the rock and free up Brunson a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or that's what I was saying, these other players, you know what I'm saying, that you can get in it. So it's kind of different. Let me see what else we miss here. Hold on. Yo, Chemdoc is on fire today, bro.
I'm saying.
Angro said they led from wire to wire. That's facts. Yo, Andres is crazy. He says start Rick Brunson. Savage. Chemdoc says Jalen was mad thirsty to dap up Luka.
I mean,
what are you doing? Go to the locker room and look in the mirror. God, yo.
Yeah.
Haymakers.
I'm with it with the whole self-reflecting, but I mean, it's a buddy league now. Ain't nobody trying to fight.
Haymakers are crazy. Yo, Andio says 0 from 6 is crazy. Facts. Bridges, a.k.a. Mike Brown, son, little Mr. Potato Head. He had 1 challenge today. Did he? I think he had another challenge today. He should have had more, but anyway, at least use the other one. The game was ugly as a grown-ass woman with facial hair. God damn. Yay, Buzzer beat it. Hey, listen, Buzzer has been on one. He didn't like the moral victory show that we did. He exited the building like...
real quick.
He gave us a Randall, the moral victory, and then we have an ugly game today, so like an ugly woman with facial hair. Damn.
Hey, listen, man. It's no surprise that these last 3 games that Brunson has been putting up stinkers, that we're struggling a little bit, and that's kind of how it goes. Obviously you're gonna go as your superstar goes, and he's our superstar.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you're gonna have those.
This is just a little blip in the road. I'd rather them have these stinkers now. And then when we're closer to the playoffs or in the playoffs, to not happen at all. So
this game,
get rid of it now and then clean it up later.
But I mean, this ain't gonna go away. And I'm saying that it's not gonna go away because you're gonna have those. You're gonna have those games. But this one is what I've been telling you before, where Mike Brown has to look. And there's just some games the player don't have it. This is the NBA, the try, whatever it is. Maybe the head coach, whatever it is. That if you ain't got it. As to Chris Conner says, 27 minutes, 0 points for Bridges. Yeah, players have an off game, but it's up to the coach to notice that ASAP, make substitutions, adjustments, put in Sohan or McCullough Jr. And that's what I'm saying. He brought in Clarkson, but we needed stops. We needed to stop their rhythm. Again, the Sohan, the dog to. So,
Well,
go ahead.
give a little pushback and be fair again.
Mm-hmm.
We did have a stretch in the third quarter there where we got like 7 or 8 stops in a row.
Well,
Again, we just couldn't buy a bucket. We couldn't break that little 10 point barrier that they had. You
because we
know,
couldn't
I think
stop
that's the
them.
closest we
We
got.
did for the run, and I agree with you in the run. That's when he brought in Clarkson, and I was telling my son we got a 3-point. We got it within there, and then we couldn't rebound, and then we couldn't defend after that. And you see if their
But
legs.
that's
Good.
But that's what I'm saying. There was a long stretch in the third that we did defend.
Yes.
We had a solid like 6 minutes there where it was like they scored maybe 6 or 7 points, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we had it. It's just that on the opposite side, we were down, we were up, or no, we were down 20. Excuse me, and
Got it
then we
within
kept
10.
chipping, brought it down to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had that nice defensive stop for a while, but we just couldn't break the 10 point barrier.
Because
And then that's where we started adding on again.
But because those players they gave their 120%, they got it. They got it within 10. But guess what? They got gassed and they left them in too long. That's what I was saying. That's where you get the other players to continue the energy. Kept them in there too long, and they were already gassed. And then they bring in other fresh players. It was a Thibodeau effect. I'm not saying he was doing Thibodeau, but the players were there too long. You bring some fresh legs, and then it's hard for them to keep that sustain that momentum. That's where you get some other complementary players to assist Brunson. Brunson came back, hit a couple of shots, bringing a Kolek with him side by side so they can move the rock, let him run freely, make some shots, and so on. But it's one of you're gonna have to throw this one straight in the trash can with, you know what I'm saying, and just ball it up because tomorrow, and again, them staying this long in the fourth quarter will have affect tomorrow. We have a back-to-back game. We're still in LA, so no flight, no travel, but it's again against LA in a different arena. So now we're going to be playing the Clippers without James Harden. They got Kawhi. Let's see how we do that one. Does that tire them playing today how they played, which they were off, but I don't know if it was tired legs, whatever it was. Do you think that affects them tomorrow against the Clippers?
No. This is a team that has proven that they don't let one game affect the next, whether it be whatever travel or any kind of situation that comes up. So I'm not worried about that. And then I want to clarify to your point and the chat's point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do agree that part of the blame does go on the coach. When you do have a goose egg, it is your responsibility to put it in a Sohan or so forth. I get all of that, but again, I just feel like Sohan is like the 15th man, and in my opinion, if you bring in a Sohan, in that juncture, I feel like in my perspective, you're kind of just throwing in the towel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just me. That's how I feel.
And again, it depends. And again, this is where the coach has to look. Salute to Chris Connors. Chris Connors also said, like he's saying maybe a Kevin McCullough. I don't know if you go that low on the bench, but
Exactly. That's why it feels like you're throwing in the towel.
Yeah, but no, I hear what you're saying on that. But at the same time, you got to give somebody's gonna have to give you some confidence. You know what I'm saying? In a game like this, you got to try something. As you said before, there's coaches that play rookies that you don't even know. Salute to New Knicks in the building. Go ahead and give your intro. Say what up to the peoples.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to the TOF. Welcome back home. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us, vibing, rocking, and doing what we do. All love. Shout out to the TOF chat. Shout out to the TOF replay gang. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Knicks Nation. Shout out to Machete. Shout out to Ruel and Two Shots Bang Bang. Shout outs to Mike the Specialist. Shout out to the Lord Almighty.
Hey,
we doing good.
Hey, you know
what that reminds me of? You remember that video? I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
He gave everybody a shout out. He gave all the greens. Salute to New Knicks. You name it. Hey, salute to New Knicks in the building. My brother's out there working, hustling, doing his thing. So New Knicks, I'll try to get your feedback on it. The Knicks lost to Los Angeles Lakers 110-97. Tough game out there tonight. Jalen Brunson he had a tough night, which if you read some of the chat, which we were going, there was going in a little bit on him.
To the Lakers?
To the Lakers.
To the Lakers?
A LeBron-less Lakers. A LeBron-less Lakers. To the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, I mean, let me tell you this. The Lakers do play a lot better without LeBron.
Yeah, I heard that.
That is definitely.
That's a
Listen, that's why I always want LeBron on the court. I need them on the court so they can be trash. They don't get no better than trash than them. Listen, I got coffee and liquor in my cup. I'm mixing I'm all over the place.
Hey, y'all gonna
coffee and liquor.
I got this drink in my cup.
Listen, we're about to make a bunch of lefts today, boy. He got coffee and liquor. He's gonna make this show go crazy. And one of those doors is a bathroom. Like, put in your chat which door do you think is a bathroom? The one on the left or the one on the right? He's gonna drive. Which one is it? You put it in the chat, left or right, because he might have to go. Is the coffee gonna hit first or the liquor? Which one of those is gonna?
I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go right. Right is the bathroom.
One of those is gonna kick in sooner or later. Salute to my. You gotta wait for them to put it in the chat, bro. This guy.
What are you doing?
You blew
You're
it
doing
up.
the review too
Come
quick.
on. You got
Hey, he messed it up.
Come on, waiting for the chat to. They was just putting in their thoughts on there, bro. Anyway, so they lose. Brother, that was the liquor right there. See,
I'm saucy. I'm pissed off.
told you that was the liquor. He already gave it in to pause.
He gave away the game, bro.
So tough loss tonight. So we got half the. A lot of people are saying the coach kind of lost that. Some people say the players, Brunson, Bridges. So the consensus is it's a mixed bag here. You're saying two shots, players or coach? I know you were kind of a little bit towards the players. So you sticking that it was the players that lost?
Yes, I'm going players. So in my humble opinion, you can't go 34% from three, even though that's way better than I thought we were. We were terrible at one point, but you can't do that. And then you can't have one of your staples that's supposed to give you 15 to 20 a game. You can't get a donor from them. Like you need production from the people that you're supposed to get your production from. So I'm going players. I'm going 70-30 players.
So New Knicks, Josh Hart play. I'll give you just a rundown for people who like the stats anyway. So we're talking about Mikal Bridges played 27 minutes, had 0 points. He was 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. From the just regular twos. 0 for 4 from 3.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I misspoke. The Knicks shot 23%. 23% from 3. That's more like it because we shot a ton of threes that missed. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I wanted to correct myself. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. So we obviously stunk from 3-point line. We weren't hitting anything. Jalen Brunson was the only person. He was 3 of 8. He made 19. He was 8 of 19. He took 19 field goal attempts for twos, 8 3-pointers, 5 for 7 from the 3-pointer. Chemdoc in the chat was saying that he was doing too much. He was trying to play mano a mano with Luka. When Luka tried to take a big 3, then Jalen Brunson tried to match with a big 3 and kind of go back and forth instead of sticking to our game plan. And the consensus from what they're saying in the chat is that kind of threw the team off rhythm. A lot of the players were off today. Some people say Mike Brown should have pulled Bridges because Bridges had basically no points and played almost 30 minutes of that game. And even with that, he was -4. Yeah, Landry Shaman, who was trying his best, was -18. Mitchell Robinson was awful today. I don't know what was up with him. He was -11. And the fact that he was getting out-rebounded by shooting guards was crazy. So it was just a really off game that everybody was off. I think the Brunson this is a big game at LA. You don't get to play them often, just like people try to go to the Garden, and he was trying to have a big game. I think he was forcing it too much. But
Hey, Quick question to you guys: is smelling salt illegal for the NBA?
No.
No, they've been doing that for years now.
Smelling salt?
Yeah, it's not illegal.
Yeah,
It's not illegal.
it's not.
Well,
That's not a substance that you put in your body. That's just something that you smell.
And it's using extreme
boy,
conditions.
we need a gallon of that shit on the bench.
Listen. Let me ask you this: two shots. Mike Brown played Jalen Brunson 42 minutes on the first game of a back-to-back. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man. He was trying to get the win, man. I'm not mad at it. I guess you're asking me because I was minutes police when Tibbs was here.
Yeah, I mean,
But again, my thing was never, oh, he's playing the 40 minutes, blah, 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 blah. No, my thing was, when are you playing these 40 minutes? Again, we are at the tail end of the season trying to get a best seeding possible to hopefully catapult us to the finals. This is when you need your best players to perform. This is when you need the 40 minutes from Brunson's and the Cats of the worlds. But you don't need the 40 minutes on a preseason game. Like that was my biggest gripe with the previous regime. So again, I'm not mad that he's doing it.
yeah,
Because I want to win.
yeah. I mean, people were
When
complaining.
you do it,
People
that's
were
the
complaining
problem.
with Thibodeau towards the end of the season, I'm not trying to bring him up. I was just literally just trying to get your feedback of what you thought. Hey, salute to Randall, 1973. Appreciate you, my guy. Love to hear some of your feedback on what you thought tonight. Chris Connors also said, maybe that he could have, maybe either bring Daddy A or McCullough. I don't know if you bring him in. He went 10. He went 10 today, but in games like this, go ahead, Next.
I mean, if he's playing Brunson 56 minutes, wasn't he supposed to be bringing here to diversify the portfolio and use everybody?
It's a time and a place for this, people. Please, let's move on from the minutes and the rotation. This is not the time to be experimenting with the 16th man. Like,
Well,
drop it, bro.
No, I'm not saying that. But if you see something is going wrong, right? Like if Mikal Bridges, because I just got off of work, I wasn't watching shit. But if you see Mikal Bridges ain't scoring shit, don't you bring in Mo? Don't you bring in somebody to replace him?
He did.
Yeah,
And he brought in Clarkson, which was out of the rotation. He needed offense. He brought in an offensive threat in Clarkson. It didn't work out. Even though Clarkson did well, which I want to shout him out. I'm not sure if we did, but I want to shout out Clarkson. Very professional, came to play, was ready to play, and showed out. He's the only one that showed up on offense because again, Brunson didn't show up for the first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
But but he did try something and it didn't work. It's just that again, to me, if I'm relying on the Sohans of the world, on the Yabuselis of the world, I'm throwing in the towel. Like this is respectfully, this is a bench piece, a 15th piece. If that's what I'm pulling out of my little rabbit out or out of the hat, whatever.
I was waiting to see
my trick. If that's my trick, I'm in trouble. Like, this is a bad trick. You get me? I don't want to be here.
That's the quarter behind the ear while it's still in your 2 fingers.
You know what I mean? Like that's the simplest shit, bro. If that is my final trick, bro. Maybe I should throw in my magician card or something. I don't know.
Hey, salute to Randall. He says Bridges played like ass tonight. To me, and again, and as much as I'm usually harping on Mike Brown, I said I'm going to let it ride a little bit this year. But also for him, I do think that I think it was the players. I think the players really dropped the ball today. I think the players struggled there because we had, I want to say, at least 6 to 7 opportunities to make a run. So it wasn't like The one when OG fumbled the ball, he was down there about a dunk, and then they hit the ball out of his hand, and he just fell, and it was off his. We had 20 turnovers today. 20 turnovers, which was crazy. We didn't hurt our mark for assist either. It was a tough game. This was just a tough game. This is one you throw away. You don't want to beat it too bad because we've only lost 6 games in almost a couple of months. So we've been on quite a bit of a roll. So this is kind of a one-off. You could just you don't want to put too much into it. You're not going to change the offense. You're not changing Josh Hart, which I know people are trying to say. Somebody was saying, go ahead. What were you saying about Josh Hart? 2 shots.
I think I already said. I think it's time to start having a conversation.
They didn't hear you. So I'm asking because they're not in the chat. So I have to,
I believe it's about time to have that conversation. We're gonna have to have that. We're gonna have to put our big boy pants on, and you're gonna have to give people the feeling stick. You know what I'm saying? And protect people's feelings and all that. But it's time to start looking at a shake up in the lineup because every single game to fall down 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, 9, 10 points is ridiculous today. 11-4. Previously, it was down 6. Before that, it was like down 7. What are we doing? Let's make, to your credit and the chat's credit, let's make a change. Let's look at Diawara. Let's put him as a starter. Again, I'm not saying to run him out 40, 48 minutes.
Hold up. You just said time for experimentations, but you're experimenting.
Very true. You got me. But my experiment is because this lineup is not working. Like I'm pointing out that we keep falling behind. Why are we playing behind the 8 ball when we could be ahead? You get me? Like if something is not working, sure, change it. Like we have enough of a sample now that we can say this is not working.
But I heard. Wait, what was your percentage? 70-30 to the players.
That's where I'm at.
I mean, if the game's turning out how it's turning out, it should be 70-30 the coach because the coach has to see. Listen, it's a different visual. It's a different visual from the coach looking at the game and analyzing what's going wrong. It's kind of harder for the players to do it while they're in motion. So the coach is actually there to supervise and see the mistakes to correct them. So if he's not correcting the mistakes, it's usually on the coach.
And in this game, I'm going to be honest. In this game, I said earlier, I think it was the players. I think it was the players that fumbled. There was about 4. Again, there was at least 6 times that we could have won the game. However, to a coach, the coach is always going to get the blame no matter what. It's never going to be the players. And I thought the coach actually did a good job today. I thought he did good with trying to figure out a rotation. He bought Jordan Clarkson. I was actually shocked he did. I mentioned it to my son. I said, normally this is where you would bring a Clarkson. You're down on offense. And he did it when I was saying. I was like, yeah, I didn't think he was going to do it. I didn't think he was going to. I was like, he's probably going to stick to the same people. He bought in Clarkson. He pulled Jose Alvarado when he was really struggling. Only played him 7 minutes. So he was making some tough decisions. I thought he obviously held on Brunson too long. I thought Kolek has proven himself in tough games. So this is what I was saying. Kolek, I thought he could have helped out a little bit where you get a facilitator, someone who can move the ball and hit the 3. I thought in this game he could have. Now, again, I'm not saying 30 minutes for Kolek. 10, 8, 9 minutes, something like that could have helped just to see what's happening. It's not someone experimentation or like how you said with a Sohan because you just got him. Kolek has been in some games. He's earned his way. He's played some tough games. He's got some games where he's gotten us into it. So in certain situations, when you see instead of playing Brunson the 42, help him. Help Brunson from Brunson, right? And salute to Brunson. He was trying. Maybe a little too hard, and salute to Ken Doc that was saying he was doing being a little thirsty. I can see.
Here we go again with the contradictions because you just said it's on the players. You were blaming the players, but now you're saying
I said the game, and I said the coach did good. The only thing that I was going to blame the coach on for this game, which he's doing, he did a challenge before. He did the substitutions. He got some players. When they were on a low, I don't know if it was halftime just before then, he called a timeout, and he went right to Cat Got Cat involved. Cat made a play, got scored. Cat played a phenomenal game. He's been including Cat. Cat had 25 and 16. So he's playing Cat. So he can't win in everything. The only thing in this game that I would blame him, not blame him, but say it was an area of opportunity, was him calling timeouts and maybe using that last challenge. And he used one last time. He used one earlier today. But when the other team's getting hot on a run, call the timeout. When we had that 10-point run, you're talking about 2 shots, and they made 1 or 2 shots, boom, timeout, and then regroup the team. Even if you got to burn through all your timeouts, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I saw for this game.
I got a quick question since I didn't see the game. Was Cat being utilized as option A to?
He played great.
To get the rest.
He played great today. He had 25 points, 16 rebounds. He was 8 for 8 from the free throw.
That was not my question. My question was
they focused on him a lot. Him and Brunson are developing a nice dribble handoff pick and roll situation. They used him good.
He played him good. He took advantage of Carl this time. Carl was involved. Some fouls that were a little cheap, but it wasn't him. I think he used them. There was a time that we were struggling on offense. He called a timeout and ran the play, which normally he does. Don't say, figure it out. He ran it directly for Cat. Cat scored. So he played Cat really good today. I can't complain about that. Normally I would, but I have to be honest. He played him pretty good today. OG struggled really bad. OG and Brunson struggled really bad. They had the bulk of the minutes. But they were the ones that really got us these last couple of wins. So you got to see where the coach is going to kind of trust and let them go and see if they have it. This was a game that they didn't have it. Probably a little bit too long on a game for a back-to-back, but you can't win them all. I can't really complain about this game too much. On the coaching side, other than the timeouts, I thought he did some substitutions, did some switches. Probably held on to Bridges too long, but again, who are you going to bring in? Sohan can't really score. He can defend and rebound. Mitchell Robinson was -11. He wasn't giving you the offensive rebounds we needed to get the stops and get second shots. So Mitchell Robinson was a big key for us offensively to get those second offensive rebounds, give us another chance when we miss it, was getting out rebounded, was getting pushed out the block. You got to give it to them. I mean, they played really good. As you said, New Knicks, they play a better basketball without LeBron James. And I think we were anticipating that. They played really good basketball as from what we can say. They weren't great. There was a lot of times we had this game that we should have won. At least 6 to 7 times that we could have made a run and won the game. It just wasn't there, whatever the reason was. So I can't be too mad. The players, I think, lost this game. Mike Brown, there's other opportunities that he could do, but the players lost it. I can't say that they were doing everything and he didn't switch it. There was too many turnovers, too many fumbles, too many bad passes, too many misses and bricks. Go ahead, 2 shots.
There was a point where we had, I think we were down like 11 or 12 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And we had multiple different opportunities to bring it down and chop that lead. But Brunson, again, as much as it hurts me, but Brunson either stumbled under the rim and fell, did some sort of turnover. That people again, on him. Yeah, and again, I can nitpick and say, man, that should have been a foul both times because he's crashing into other players and no call. But it is what it is. This is a very subjective game, and unfortunately, the refs never see it in our favor. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it was a tough game. I think it was overall. It was just bad. It was bad. Whether we went to some old habits that were tired, jet lagged. Again, just like how people go to New York and they have a blast and they're enjoying the city. They came to LA. They don't go to LA often. I'm more than sure they were hanging out. I'm pretty sure they was chilling. I'm pretty sure they're going to chill tonight.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm pretty sure they're going to go chill tonight, and they just better be ready for the Clipper game tomorrow. So tomorrow we got the Los Angeles Clippers. Let's see, which is a back-to-back, which is crazy. At least that, and also this was a matinee game too. So the fact that it was an afternoon game, we usually don't do pretty good on matinee games. So probably struggle for them to play early. If they got in late last night, who knows? And then they're up for a matinee game. That makes a difference for how the players prepare for the game also. They're used to playing at night, so if they got their sleeping routine plus the changing of the clocks. We lost an hour. So I don't know if all that played a part. It could have, not making excuses, but the fact that you lose an hour, a matinee game, you flew in, I think some of that has something to do with it, but we'll see. Tomorrow's game's a little different. Tomorrow we play late. It's a 10 o'clock game. Go ahead, you Knicks.
Didn't the Lakers play back to back?
I don't believe they played. Yeah, they did play a back to back. No, I know.
Yeah.
I know LeBron missed a second game, but I don't recall if it was a back to back. I'd have to look, but they just played good. To be honest, we played terrible though. We played worse. They played an okay game. They only scored 110. But so it was a game that it was winnable. It was winnable for us. I gotta say that it was definitely winnable. I thought Mike Brown tried to move some right pieces to get the right things going, but the players just didn't have it. The player he brought in, Jordan Clarkson, took advantage of the minutes and did really good. Jose tried to play good, but they're a tall team, so they were just too big for Jose. So it's a different type of matchup. They're a pretty tall team. Everybody on their team is at least 6'6". So I think that kind of affected our players a little bit. We're a little bit on the smaller side. So all their players are really tall. You're looking from Connect to all their players. The only small player they have is their shooting guard that they just got from Detroit, but Kennard. But other than him, everybody's at least 6'6", 6'7",
Well,
6'9".
well, if they had a taller lineup, we should have been faster than them.
We were.
Yes or no?
Yeah, we were, but we were just missing really bad. It looked like they were a step slow. They were missing shots. OG, if you looked at the last game, was phenomenal against Denver. So it was flying up and down the court, was cutting super fast, super aggressive. They just looked like they were a step slow today. Whatever it was, I don't know if it was the change of time, the 3 o'clock. I can try to blame that, but they were just really off today. So I don't know if it was, again, you lose time by moving the clock backwards. I'm sorry, forward, spring forward. They had an early matinee game. And not just making excuses, but I'm trying to understand why they were so slow. It just seemed like they were just, as you saying, stuttering. Like they were just slipping in oil. But tomorrow's game's a little bit different. I think they'll be a little more rested. They'll have more time for practice. It's a late game. I think they'll be more prepared tomorrow. I don't expect to see what we saw today. I think you're going to see Mike Brown stick to what he's been doing. Salute to Shamet, who was questionable to even play today because of strained neck. He still played. Yeah, he was minus 11, but he still gave you some good effort, good minutes. And then they're just they were a tough matchup. And a LeBron-less Lakers is a decent team in the West. They're still 6. The Boston Celtics with Tatum spanked Cleveland earlier today. So that helped us, and it hurt us at the same time because it moves Cleveland back, and it spring shots Boston, who's ahead of us, one more game as we take a loss. So it's going to be a battle, as you're saying, going towards these last couple of games. 2 shots, as you're talking about. Mike Brown's trying to keep us in the right bracket where we don't want to face the tougher players. So that's why Mike Brown might be playing these rotations. He did play 10. So I can't. 10 is respectable. He's not playing a heavy 7. Podcast P would have. You know what I'm saying? So I'll respect the 10.
I didn't bring him up.
I said Podcast T. I didn't say the whole name, but I'll just say that. He'll take it straight from me on that one. Tough game, but tomorrow I would expect better. Tomorrow we got the Los Angeles Clippers, 10 o'clock game, late game. Hopefully Jalen Brunson goes hang out with Luka and gets the thirst out. You know what I'm saying? Pause. That just doesn't. But hang out with your boy if you were that happy to see the guy and all your friends, and then come back and be ready to play Nick brand of basketball. So we got him tomorrow at 10. What's your outlook tomorrow? 2 shots you think is a one-off, or you throw it away onto the next game? What does that look like?
Man, whenever we lose, man, I don't get too down on myself. I try to.
This is a whole new 2 shots.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn a leaf. Last year was very eye-opening for me when we went 0-10 against the best teams, and we ended up 2 games away from it all. So that was like my aha moment. Like, okay, bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
but that puts us in 15-6 or 15-5 out of the last 20.
Yeah, that's still phenomenal.
Not bad.
That's still phenomenal. We've only lost like 6 games out of like 20. Not even that. Like at least less than that. We've only lost 6 games since January. So that's where we gotta taper down a little bit. And I agree, get off the ledge a little bit. We've only lost 6 games since January. That's a pretty darn good place to be. If you say the record, hey, if we won
That's
every
2
game,
months.
you know what I'm saying? And to the Lakers, so what? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? If LeBron was playing and we lost, I definitely would have lost my shit. I'll tell you right now.
You would have spazzed out. Yeah.
So that's why you see me. I'm chilling. I'm in a 2-shot mode. Like, you know what? Man, it's all right. Buzzer beat, I think, just left. Buzzer beat is leaving like this. two. I'm just waiting.
I got the help of some substances in me also, so I'm in a good place.
Not all of us can do that. Saucy, sober, smoke 'em Sunday. If you're drinking something like my brother, you're smoking something like 2 shots, or you're sober like me. Welcome to the podcast. Whatever your choice of indulgement is, apparently 2 shots was smoking with Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges because they played like they was high. Get them high.
Oh, chill, bro, chill. Don't implicate me in these situations, brother.
Allegedly.
Hey, were
You making the streets hot, bro.
Allegedly.
Chill.
Were you with the team smoking out? Were you getting them fucking weeded out? 2 shots.
2 shots is a supplier, allegedly. I heard.
What the fuck, dude? Like,
You guys might want to.
fucking game.
You guys might want to check the.
I'm in the opposite coast. They're in the West Coast. I'm in the opposite coast. I'm chilling over there. We big chilling.
We're just joking.
Hey, that doesn't mean you couldn't have made a phone call.
What?
That doesn't mean you couldn't have made a phone call.
Yeah, he had an Uber.
No. Listen.
He had an Uber Eats.
I'm Helen Keller in this bitch, man. I see nothing. I hear nothing. Okay. I can't talk. I'm good. I'm Gucci over here. Leave me alone.
We're just messing with you. Okay. So, and which is crazy.
Hey, I heard they were smoking moonlights.
Yeah, there was on something. There was definitely on something. Let me see. We only had 23 assists. 23. I know what the number is. We say it here all the time. 27. Or better. 27 or better. Anything under that is almost a guaranteed L. I don't care what the other numbers look like. If that's off, crazy. We beat the fast break 16 to their 11. We beat their bench points by 1, 27 to 26. We won the paint 46 to 32. They had 5 blocks. We only had 2. They had 10 steals. We only had 7. So, I mean, there it is. They were forcing us to make terrible plays, and we lost that game. But it's gone. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. We got the Clippers tomorrow. I think the Knicks make a bounce back. Go ahead. What was that?
What was the rebound? Rebounds.
Rebounds. Hold on.
Because if you're telling me that Knicks was playing like shit, then that means we lost the rebound game.
We did. We won the rebound game. We had 54, but we had 10 offensive, and they had 12. So, I mean, there was a couple. Mitch was negative. I think he was the highest negative, him and Landry Shamet. He was negative 11 and didn't play that well. He was getting – I mean, when you're getting out-rebounded by a small forward and a guard, that says something. But they did have multiple bodies on them. So they played – listen, they played us good. They played
to be fair, listen, this is a 3-game West Coast trip. We're 1-1 right now. Mm-hmm. This is the rubber match. If we win this game, I am more than happy going 2-1 on a West Coast trip. But you're facing the Nuggets, the Lakers, and the Clippers. These are not no walk in the park fucking, 16th seed over there. This is the gauntlet in the West. Yeah. So if we can get through this 2-1, I'm more than happy with that.
And after tomorrow's game, it gets allegedly easier. As far as schedule-wise. So it gets better for us after tomorrow's game. So if we can stay focused, hone in, and leave the West 2-1, that's a successful West Coast trip. Especially the one that you're really concerned about is Denver. Denver's a top West Coast team. We mollywopped them. Lakers
spanked them.
Lakers is sixth place. You know what I'm saying? They're probably not going to make it out the first round anyway. So that was all right. Kudos to you guys. You guys got one. Salute to you guys. You got that. Now tomorrow, the Clippers. Clippers is the upper echelon on the West. So let's see what happens there. They are the Clippers. Are they? Hold on. Nope. I'm sorry. They're number 9. So these guys are on the bottom tier, but remember, the West is heavy. They're a number 9 team. They got rid of Harden, and they got rid of Zubac. So they should be a little bit easier. Again, it's the NBA, so you can't just go off of that. But it should be an easier matchup tomorrow. You focus on Kawhi and fuck the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Let them do whatever they try to do to pause on that. That sounded crazy, but anyway, whatever. Let the other guys beat us. Nonetheless, and then after that we got Jazz, Pacers, Golden State's a little tough, but then you got Pacers, Brooklyn, Wizards, you know what I'm saying, Pelicans, and then they get the Hornets who've been playing well. So we got at least 4 or 5 games that we can start making a run. Go ahead.
I thought we faced the Warriors. Did you say the Warriors? I thought we faced the Warriors.
We do next Sunday. So right now we got the Clippers. After the Clippers tomorrow, then we got the Utah Jazz on Wednesday. And then we have Pacers on Friday. So for our next show Friday, we'll be talking about the Pacers. Are at the bottom. They did play us crazy, so we owe them one. That's a nemesis. We don't care if you're 1-31, 1-61. We got to give you that 62. You know what I'm saying? We can't let you get away. That's it. Y'all got away. We slept on that last one. I'm gonna be mad. We lose to these. We lose to the Pacers. That's at the bottom of the barrel, fighting for again. We can't lose twice. But they're ready for us. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Tomorrow's a tougher game. We got to win that one, and then we can go on a roll. Golden State, we owe them one. I need to see this team that's been winning, this Karl Anthony Towns that's been balling these last 7, 8, 9, 10 games. I need this Karl Anthony Towns against Draymond Green. I need them to show what's up, okay? That's what I'm looking for. But nonetheless, I like what we got going. We only lost 6 out of the last couple of games. We're on a roll. The rotation, he's found the good rotations. We're playing phenomenal against other teams. You got to chuck this one up. A lot of different things happen. I think it was a change of the schedule, matinee game combination, whatever. Rice is rice. You throw it up. Tomorrow, what are your thoughts on the Clippers tomorrow? How does that look like to you tomorrow?
Yeah, man, I'm not worried about the Clippers, bruh. I think that's a W right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if Kawhi is playing, but it doesn't even matter. I'm not stressing him.
He should be playing tomorrow. He was playing. He's been playing the last couple of games. He's balling.
Don't matter whether he play or not. I mean, I'm looking at an OG to lock him down. So
I'm not looking at. I'm looking past you.
I'm looking past. Yeah, so I'm seeing the dub on that, and then I'm hoping that we could sweep the Pacers also, because I truly hate the Pacers. At least this iteration of the Pacers with Halliburton. Oh man, I hate him, bro. I hate him to the level that the '90s kids hated Reggie Miller.
Yep. Listen, and we got Boston's legit. Boston's back. They got all their players. I told you guys. That trade they made for Vujacic, who's basically a more reliable KP. When they made that, I told you guys. I said they did that because this dude's coming back this year, and they think they can make another run with a healthier KP, aka Vujacic. That's all right. Mm-hmm. Listen, we ain't scared. I
like him, man. I want him in the squad.
Yeah, I think we said who was it? I think it was Nostalgic, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody brought up in the chat. Let me know in the chat who said that. I like our chances tomorrow. I like the chances we got tomorrow against Clippers. I think we can get that W. So I'm cool with that. I think we can get a W with that. And then Jazz, a young team, you don't let that slip. And then Pacers got to get that W. We'll talk about the Pacers up and coming. New Knicks, any thoughts today besides this loss that you think, other than that, how you've been watching the Knicks play? We dominated Denver. We just mollywopped them. So did I miss that? What did I read it?
Yeah, Buzz came back. Hey,
Buzz, we appreciate you, man. We were joking with you. We know you left last time with a thumbs down with it because we said moral victories. You ain't about that, but we appreciate you. Appreciate that, my guy. Thumbs up to you. Appreciate that. New Knicks is out here in the southern Florida. He's in the northern part enjoying that sunset. Show it to the New Yorkers out there so you can see what a sunset looks like. Right now they're seeing snow. Just hold it still right there. See those beautiful and pink skies? Everybody, look, who gives you backgrounds like this? This ain't AI. This is a guy who's outside.
Nah, I'm over here in the sticks, boy.
So your thoughts on how the Knicks have been playing
Fucking,
so far since you haven't caught it, but
I mean, shit. That was a great win against Denver. That I'll take that. The Lakers playing without LeBron, you expected a better Lakers. So I think I knew. I mean, I've heard and been hearing through the grapevine that the Lakers been balling out without LeBron, and with him on the court, it's a little worse. So I think the coaches should have did a better job to prep if they were gonna play without LeBron to step it up a little more. Because it's not the same team with LeBron and without LeBron. It's two different teams. So I think that the coaches could have had a better prep for it. But like I said, I mentioned the positive of being 15-6. Within the last 20 or 15-5, which is a positive. I think we're not gonna, as much as me, the exaggerator, wants to win 82 games, all of them by a 50-point blowout. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna happen. Not until to everybody gets on steroids like LeBron, but that's
Oof.
another topic for another day. But yeah, I mean, we're not doing bad. I think we'll definitely get a dub against the Clippers. I don't listen, if they're in the fourth seed in the West and up, I'll fear that. But it is the West. The competition's a little deeper there. But if you're struggling from six and down, yeah, I think you're more or less a eight seed in the East. So I think we could definitely take the Clippers out tomorrow.
okay. And listen, the Clippers just played the Minnesota Grizzlies yesterday. They beat them 123 to
The
120.
Minnesota
I'm
Grizzlies.
sorry, the Memphis Grizzlies. It's been a long day for me.
Boy,
It's been a long day. I'll tell you.
yo, hey,
It's
you need a cup of sauce and
yeah.
some smoke, my boy.
Listen. I'm all dry. I'm dry on everything. Dry on coffee. It's rough out here for you, boy. So and I'm out here trying to give you guys great content. Just so you know, it's rough out here. Okay, but nonetheless, I'm
It's
out here.
love out here for a pimp when you trying to get this money for the rent. And I forgot how the rest of the song goes.
Listen,
Somebody put it in the
hey,
chat.
rate the singing 1 to 5. Rate it 1 to 5. Terrible. Terrible is 5. All right, I'm just
I
kidding.
better not see no goddamn tomatoes in the chat, yo. You hear me?
Hey, salute to CP on that with the ratings on there. We give props. We give props to everybody, right? If you earn it, you get it.
Salute to all. Salute to all the content creators out there, man. No shade, all love.
Yeah,
Let's
we out here.
go.
But now it's only gonna be hate when you guys try to play. We do a basketball podcast, a podcast. We're just saying. But another hey, salute to still Nick Fan CP. The chat's all his. Listen, 123 to 120 to the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, they roasted me on the chat. Let me what we got. What Buzzer say?
Buzzes on fire, boy.
Yo, Buzzer says, yo, all your opinions on the last game is cool with me, no matter how wrong it is.
And then he puts cracking up face. Yo, that was the good one, boy.
I like that.
All love because you always
Yeah.
here. Salute to you on that one. Let's go. Will y'all be tomorrow for post game? I was thinking about doing maybe a game. Might do it tomorrow. We might maybe do a game tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see if two shots is down for. Maybe.
I'm always down. I'm always down, but you ain't gotta ask me.
I was thinking
I'm
about
not. I'm like a frog. I always leak.
if you hit the bell notification, you know we'll turn on and get litty with it. So it might be tomorrow. I might be. Listen, tomorrow might be a good show because when I'm sleepy, it's like them being high. You never know what you're gonna get. When I don't have sleep, I'm a different creature. Salute to the chat. 123 to 120 120. If I was looking correctly, I just got out of that stat. But that's tough. That means they played them tough against the Grizzlies. But the Grizzlies are a losing team. That's a lot. The good thing is that shows that they ain't playing defense. The Clippers got no defense. If they let them get 120 points, you don't want to let the Knicks get any kind of rhythm. That's what you saw today, that they were playing physical. So I'll give it to the Lakers on that. They were playing physical. They were trying to get us out of rhythm. They were successful in that today. Them allowing 120 points, the Clippers, that means they're not playing physical. That means you're gonna let our players get in a rhythm, and that's no bueno for you. So that being said, you don't want to get an offensive race with us. We get a rhythm, that's a W. So I think we get back on course tomorrow. I think we play well tomorrow. I don't think you're gonna see another terrible game for Bridges. Hopefully somebody out there in LA is getting him Chipotle so he can recover off his Chipotle. I don't think he had Chipotle. Something happened. They gave him the bootleg version. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't have his Chipotle. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Matinee, he maybe doesn't eat Chipotle early in the afternoon. He needs it at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, it threw him off his rhythm. So, God, what's he saying?
Hey, man, shout out to you, D-Dot. Appreciate you for showing up. And he says Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson were both trash tonight. Yeah, brother. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Hey, salute to D-Dot. I like that name, D-Dot Apocalypse. Instead of Apocalypse, Apocalypse. I see what you did there.
Oh,
play on word like how ours play on words. I see what you did there.
That's some crazy wordplay. I got D-Dot. I couldn't read the rest, so I stopped. It wasn't I wasn't trying to be rude or anything. I apologize.
Listen, some of us here didn't make it past 6th grade. I'm not saying who did it.
Hey,
you know.
Yo, it's all long. We just cracking jokes.
Well, we joke out. It's always love. So just listen. If you here first time, pull up a seat. Have a listen. Look, my brother, here we go. Double time, double Knicks, double nickels, and we ain't talking about Jordan. Salute to you, Bridges and Brunson. Listen.
Oh, shit. Am I seeing things?
No,
I'm tweaking.
My brother has 2 phones.
I got a Dwayne. He's on the other line.
Salute to Buzzer Beater.
Hey, D-Dot, Apocalypse. He said 0 for 6 is asinine. And I'm going to say it's as a 10, as a 11, as a 12. Shout out to the ESPN when I used to watch it back in the day.
Hey, listen, to all the dad jokes, that was a dad joke for you.
Y'all niggas been talking about acetone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Don't judge me, man. I love me some good dad jokes. Don't judge.
That's a 9, that's a 10. That was a crazy one. I mean, listen.
That's a 11. That's a 12.
Oh my god!
All of it.
Buzzer Beater says, "When the East is in the house, oh my god,
Oh my god! When the East is in the house, oh my god,
danger." Okay, y'all see, I don't know about that. All right, look, he's young. He don't know. He was like, I don't know what they're talking about.
2 shots is lost.
He was like, "Who sings? What is that? Is that a pop song?" I don't get it. Hip hop past 2000.
You guys from the 1900s always fuck with my musical taste.
Listen, 2 shots.
Hey, he took my joke.
I already knew it was coming.
You a motherfucker for that
one. Oh shit! Hey, salute to the chat. Everybody wilding today. So I don't know. I like our chances tomorrow. I like us getting back into the rhythm of things. I think we get it flowing. And then we start cooking. So I like what we got going on now. Any final thoughts for you guys? Because unless the chat's going live, the chat's going in. We get tomorrow. Buzzer Beater says, "Will y'all be back tomorrow?" Yes, we'll be back tomorrow. And your opinion for the last game is cool with me. Is Los Angeles Clippers winning without Harden? Yes, the answer is yes. They just beat Grizzlies. Now it's not a successful win. It's not a crazy win because I don't even think Ja's still playing. I think Ja is still out. And they're playing a bunch of basic people trying not to play. And they let them get 120 points. So they barely won that. But they're trying to lose. And, we'll see what happens to Kawhi after this year. But I like what we got. I think that's a W tomorrow. That's all I got for today. I don't know if y'all want to keep going. But I don't know what else are we going to talk about because we already went through. Unless y'all want to talk about the Utah Jazz, which is an ass team. The Utah ass. They're trash. And then we'll talk about Pacers on Friday. So I ain't got much to say. Any final thoughts on the Lakers? 2 shots.
All right, man. Fuck LeFlop, like you said. Little bit of housekeeping. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Get us out there. We're trying to get to 500 by the end of the season.
50,000.
We're almost there, man. We're almost there.
50,
Come on. What you doing?
50,000 by
What you
Friday.
doing?
50,000 by Friday.
Hey, 100 subscribers a year. I think we're breaking records out here.
Hey, listen.
Hey, man, join the wave, man. Join the wave. This is where it's at. Feel me?
New Knicks.
And enjoy the ride.
New Knicks. What do they got to do to subscribe? What is your tip for them to help us grow?
Have a family reunion. Grab everybody's phones. Just tell them, hey, listen, no phones today. And then you just take all the phones, go to the Organic Fanatics show on YouTube and subscribe. You can put it on mute. You can put it on no alerts. As long as we got US subs. We need those damn super chats.
We try it. Nah, I'm just kidding. Listen, they want super chats. All good. But listen,
He's kidding. He's kidding, but I'm not. Give me my money.
Like that.
Hey.
Listen, grow the channel organically. Huh? No, corny. All right. Anyway, see, look, you started the dad jokes. You started the dad jokes, and now here we are. All right. So 2 shots. That was your final take. New Knicks. New Knicks. The Knickerbockers have been balling. We played like ass today and took a L. It kind of happens in the NBA. You still on Coach Gooch? He has, even though he's kind of working his way back to Bizzle, but I don't think you've seen enough games to give him back his name. What are your thoughts on how we're playing? Cat has been playing really good the last couple of games. By the way, salute to Karl Anthony Towns, who's number 1 in the NBA in double doubles. He's leading the NBA.
Yo, where David Smith at, bro? I miss my guy.
I don't know. Wasn't he going at it with Ken Doc last time? I think Ken Doc blocked him.
He was a little bit,
He probably blocked him. Salute to both. I said we would go 15-3 in the last 18 games. We lost 1 today. Listen, we're balling, son. We's cooking. Luka the 2.
15-3. I'll take that.
Luka the Trout. Dante. Wow, I like that one. Buzzer Beater says Luka the Trout. Doncic, because he flops so much like a fish out of water. Yo,
hey, he got the best nigga that flops right next to him.
Yo, I've never seen players.
Trust me, they're in the locker room. They are both in the locker room practicing their fish dance.
Yo, but I was trying to give it a chance, and I've never seen anyone other than LeBron that cries literally for every possession. Every play, Luka is calling and asking for a foul or something, bro. What?
Hey, that shit you put in the chat the other day where he was competing with Brown in injury.
Yo.
I'm hurt too.
Salute to Johnny Harris in the building. Yo, he's competing for foul.
Oh, Johnny came mad late.
Man.
We're going to be playing the Heat soon. Hey, listen, my brother's in Florida, northern Florida, Johnny. You better be stretching, get ready.
I'm up in your area, boy.
We'll be ready. Hey, y'all might be witnessing the live. We've been talking it for a while. If you know, we got the
Yo,
new
we've
Knicks
been talking about this.
And Johnny Harris. Listen, my brother's closer. My brother at New Knicks, and Johnny Harris, the Heat fan, to play basketball against each other. Be ready for live. It might be spontaneous.
From Miami, I'm more than halfway here. So listen, that's all I'm saying. I'm up in the area. If you really want the smoke,
Johnny has
bring some weed and some raw paper.
Johnny Harris,
and we can do it.
My brother's close by. Basketball games might be happening. Be ready for a pop up. We ready. We're gonna be going live.
I need that invite, man. I gotta see this.
Yeah, you be ready.
Hey, Johnny Harris is bringing his boys. I'm gonna bring my twins. They 6'6", 400 pounds, boy. You heard?
Yeah. Anyway, salute to you guys.
Oh, he said in April. Yo, he said in April.
Back at you.
All right, so next month, New Knicks. Final thoughts on what your Knicks, how we're going. Last couple of games towards the playoffs. We're heading down there. Jason Tatum coming back. Any thoughts on those?
Jason Tatum. I think he should have stood out. I mean, he's coming in with enough time to gel, but I think the way Boston's playing, he should have sat out the rest of the year just to prove a point to the organization. Yeah, I mean, but me not fear none them. Me not fear none them.
Hey, salute to Jackson. Salute to the Harris boys. My fam. All love for them. It's all
Salute.
so I think we get a W tomorrow. The Knicks are balling. We won't extend this too long because we normally do. Mike Brown's doing a decent job. I'll give him props. He's doing better. My bad. Pollen out here. Pollen. I think I predict the W tomorrow, but that's all I got for you guys. 2 shots. Appreciate you for coming out today. The chat is in the building. Buzzer beater. I thought we would lose one of the LA games. You were right. I think we get that W tomorrow for sure. Johnny Harris will be checking you soon, brother. Appreciate you. Buzzer beater. Dida Apocalypse. Salute to you. Nostalgic. Randu. Chris Connors. Chemdoc. Who else missing here? Angro1. On Dios. I said nostalgic already. Who'd I miss? Anyone else? Buzzer beater and Daniel Berry Sports. I did see you, my brother. Appreciate you guys. Till the next time.
Hey, salute to the chat and thank you for rocking with us. Get the word out there. We the hottest shit out here since fish grease.
Run them lights up.
You heard? 50,000 by Friday. We need 50,000 by Friday. You heard? We out of here. You're.
New York City. New York Knicks. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back.
A minute remaining. Brunson at 3. Bam! Jalen Brunson does it again! Timeout!